Hello guys, as promised in the last video, right, that we are going to create a chatbot where we are supposed to see a GUI based system. That is what here we will be understanding in this today's tutorial on Python. So Python application based tutorials. So when I run this code, here is that what I mentioned is that we are going to have a GUI for our Leansim chatbot. It is going to open, and the moment we type in like hi, we are going to get the answer from the board here, if you see, right? And whatever we type in, the bot is going to get us the answers here. I just put in a send, I click on the send, and then I get the answer from the chatbot as well. Okay, so this is what we are going to understand about in this today's tutorial in detail. How to have a script created, what is the importance of each of the elements, and how is this working. So this is what we are going to create in today's tutorial. So let's start. Okay, so now before we go in this, what I would like to do is let me eliminate every of this function, right? And let me go step by step. So the first thing, if you could see, which is a painter, or you can say printer library, if you see these elements out here, let us understand about these things in detail first, and then we can go in this. Now when you look at this, once our chatbot, in the previous chatbot, we didn't use such libraries. It was a basic chatbot which was, which was functioning from the system console. Now what we are doing is we are doing one step ahead, where we are supposed to use a GUI, right? Graphical user interface. So using this, tincter, what it is going to do is moves our bot out of the boring terminal into a new real window with buttons and text box, which I just showed you, right? So this is the power of that library which it does. Okay, and if you could see that ahead, we are going to import tincter as TK, and then from tincter we are also importing scroll text, because if you could have seen, we also need to scroll the text in the GUI, because the chats will be keeping on coming out there, right? We need to scroll that and check that down. That is where that another library is been imported as scrolled text, okay, because that is going to help us in GUI of our thing. Now what we are going to do, similar to what we looked into last, we are supposed to require the we are going to use this input thing. We are supposed to use .lower thing. We are supposed to no more use while true now in tincter, because root.main loop is going to act as an infinite loop. It gives the window open and listens for the button clicks on typing. Okay, we are no more, if you see, we don't have inputs as well, because we are now going to use entry.get, to grab the text from the text field. And dot insert method is, if you see, it's still there, which has been probably, if you could see that, we will be seeing that ahead. Now if you see this in this definition, we are going to get a get response, which is user input. User input is going to be dot lower. Now if hello in user input or hi in user input, we are going to reply this. So this is the same format as we had in our basic chatbot, where you will be having, you will be looking to this keyboards and you will be returning the details out there. Okay, now what we need is, we need another function which is going to be working as like a button. Okay, so I'll just enter this out. Okay, so send button. So whenever we are going to click the send button onto our GUI, which you could remember, we had this white color screen opened as a GUI, and we had a send button there. When we type it, we need to click that. So what that function should execute is been returned here. Okay, so definition send message, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna get whatever we are writing in that box, we're gonna get that. We're going to include that into our double inverted, that is, we're going to make it as string, and that string we are going to attach from our end there. Okay, we're going to insert that into that. And whatever bot reply we are supposed to get, right? So the bot reply is going to be literally hello, Python, powerful, data analytics, all these variables which are available. Okay. That bot reply, we are going to put in this syntax here, and that we are going to return out there. So this is nothing but going to work. This is a function which is going to tell what is going to happen if you are supposed to click on the send button. Okay. And that is okay, but we also need to create a main window, right? So the main window is going to get opened. So that white color screen which you looked into is created by this script, which is going to create a window. Okay. And that is tkt.tk. Window.title is the title for that window is supposed to be a Leansim chatbot. Okay. And the geometry is going to be 400 by 500. You can modify this. So the size of your window is going to be, getting changed. Now, when you come to the chat display, you're supposed to have a scrolled text. And you're going to have these all details how to be mentioned here for this chat. We will look that in detail for our upcoming tutorials, not as of now. Otherwise, that would be very high. You just need to remember that this is what you type in for your chat display. And then what we're going to do is we are going to put in here, okay, the entry box, send button, and we are going to put in the window.main loop, which I mentioned earlier, that this is the thing which helps us the element of while loop. When I just play this, okay, you should be able to see this chatbot. So what I was mentioning is create main window will create this for us with 400 by 500 thing. Chat display area is this area. This area, okay. Basically, if you are seeing, entry box is this area. I'll just open again. Okay, entry box is this. If you see, this is that entry box, white color space. You see, this has been specified. This has been specified. Send button. How the send button has to be, again, that has been. If you see all these areas, these all script in Python represents how this GUI visualization is going to be like. Okay, so this is all about visualization. This is about the function. How if I click hi, right? If I put hi and then I click on the send. When I click on the send, what is going to happen is this is what this function is saying. This is how this function does that work for us. Okay, and this is the same script from our older chatbot. The only change in the script is we have been using a new library, that is Tinctor. If you are not able to use this library, you need to use pip install Tinctor function down here in order to install this module in your Visual Studio Code on Anaconda, whatever that is. And then when I put in all other functions are similar to what we saw, the only difference in this tutorial is going to be that is you're supposed to learn how to create a chat box. So wherever now you are supposed to create a chat box, for visualization you need to type this. For functioning of that send button, you need to integrate this with the variables you're going to create here. So let me know in the tutorial, in this video's comment section if you have any doubts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Leansimcorp for more such tutorials coming ahead. Thanks for watching, and let us meet in another video of Leansimcorp, Industrial Automation and AI, where we are going to look at new aspects using Python. So that's all for today, guys. Bye bye. Have a great day ahead.